everyone. I am Lainey Winkert, and I appreciate y'all helping with the identity and personal brand module. For the most part, this module is going to be just like the Mindset for Success one, where we'll have a little bit of content led by the lead instructor, and then we'll have some videos and some different activities. For the most part, those are self-explanatory, but there's one really critical activity that I wanted to demonstrate for y'all today. It's when we get to talking about limiting beliefs. So we'll play a video. It's a 2-minute video that talks about an elephant and a rope. And we'll send that out to you in advance so you can take a look at that video. Then after that video, we're going to ask students to do what's really a sensitive topic for them. So we're going to break into smaller groups and ask y'all to lead this activity. So I'm going to show you how it's going to go. So I'm going to pretend to be the student with the scissors, and I'm going to be the one with limiting beliefs. And Gigi here is going to be the volunteer or the instructor that's leading them through. So
Lainey, tell me a limiting belief.
A limiting belief that I have right now is that I don't believe that I can ask people in my company for help, especially if it's something that I consider menial, like scheduling a meeting or printing documents.
So what can be an empowering belief?
An empowering belief that I'm going to take on starting right now is that people are willing to help me. And if I share with them what I need, they can make the decision as to whether they want to help me with that or not. And so I'm going to go ahead and ask them to do that and let them decide. Okay. I'm going to do that starting now.
All right. And then what will be your action moving forward?
So the action moving forward is the next time I have a meeting that I need to schedule or a document that I need to print, I am not going to be doing that. I'm going to ask someone else on my team or one of my volunteers to do that. And starting now.
And comfortably doing that.
And comfortably doing that. Yep. Awesome.
Congratulations.
So that's how that would be. And then for students, it could be something like, I believe I'm not good at math, or something that's related to schoolwork. Like, I don't believe that I can pass this subject. And then the limiting belief is I can pass the subject. And then next actions could be things like, a lot of times with students when they're talking about schoolwork is they have a lot of missing assignments out in their system that the school uses to track their assignments. If they will just go and figure out what assignments are missing, that could be an easy one to walk students through. I will tell you that sometimes we get some really deep ones from students. We've only been with students at this point for 3 class periods, but a lot of our instructors and volunteers are very vulnerable in sharing their stories. So in a one-on-one setting, students could feel comfortable enough with you. We just this week have gotten these, I'm not lovable. I had someone close to me in my family pass away, so I can't be happy. Those could be some tough ones that you'll have to help navigate. And if you have issues, definitely go to your lead teacher for the day and have them help you navigate. But if you're comfortable, be with the student and just listen to them and just focus on what they're saying for the limiting belief and try to walk them through. So in the example of, I don't believe I can be happy is the limiting belief. You're just asking them, what is an empowering belief? And they're like, well, I'm not really sure. Well, what's kind of the opposite of that limiting belief? Well, that I could be happy. Okay, so how could you restate that? And the student in this case said, my limiting belief was that I can't be happy since my close family member passed away in November. My new empowering belief is that I can still mourn that loss and be sad for them, but it's okay to be happy, and I can be happy. And then the action that they were going to take is, if they were going to try to be happy in a certain situation, and if they couldn't do that, that they were going to talk to a therapist, which is great, but a therapist isn't always on hand, especially for teenagers. So I did challenge the student a little bit further to say, if there wasn't a therapist ready and available, who do you have in your life that you could talk to about that grief? And she came up with her aunt. So lost this person. And so you see very quickly that even though if you're prepared for some of those deep moments, it's okay. Definitely understand where the student is at, but then work to kind of get them through the activity. And it can be a very powerful moment. So thank you all for doing this. And if you have any questions, reach out, and appreciate it.